going to start. So this morning's session has a bit of a donkey theme, and that's because Linda really loves donkeys. More about that later. You have to pretend that this is in fact a donkey. I know it's sort of slightly horse-esque, but for the purposes of today's session, this is a donkey. So anyway, we're going to start with some tongue twister warm-ups. So I would like, first of all, for you to say red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Now we're going to start it slow and get faster and faster and faster. So red lorry, yellow lorry, 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 red lorry, yellow lorry. Oh yeah, the problem with this is that I've got to be able to do it. I hope you did better than me. Okay, and just to get your lips warmed up, good morning, Yvonne. Just to get your lips warmed up, I would like you to do Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Okay, so Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. You try and say it as fast as you can. I'm going to just turn the camera very slightly to get myself in a little bit better. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper. If you've managed to do it at top speed, record yourself and send us the video because I'd like to see that. Peter Piper picked a peck of oh, flip it. Right, okay, let's do a singing warm-up. So, this one uses the alphabet, okay? You all should know the alphabet, so I haven't written it down. It's just very simple scale, starting up here, and we're going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, your turn. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, so make sure that the long notes, you sustain them because that's going to help with the harmony. Okay, so now we're going to layer it on top of itself. So we get a round. So you can sing with me, you can carry on singing your part, you can sing with another part over the top. Okay, well, we're going to go after 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, and O, P, W, X, Y, Z, and V, W, X, Y, Z, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, G, W, X, Y, Z, and V, W, X, Y, Z, and V, H, I, J, K, L, M, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, G, W, X, Y, Z, and V, W, X, Y, Z, and G, H, I, J, K, L, M, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, G, W, X, Y, Z, and V, W, X, Y, Z, and V. I just stopped it. Now that was a classic example of how if you don't put your foot on the loop pedal on exactly the right second, you get a bit of a glitch in the middle. So if you felt like you were adjusting, well done. That's your intuitive adjusting skills coming into action. So you did well. Brilliant. Okay, so the song I'm going to teach you this week, you'll have seen the words by now. You're probably thinking, what the heck has she done? What are these words? This is a Rwandan song. Okay, so I learned it in Rwanda. Very often when we sang this, we were sitting in a bus and someone was bashing on the roof of the bus to keep the beat going. I went to a wedding that was 6 hours away and this was sung a lot. So eventually I got the hang of it. So the words are Zakajendana. Okay, so that's the important word. Zakajendana. Okay, can you say that? Zakajendana. If you can get the before the Z, that's great. If not, just say Zak. Okay, Zakajendana. Okay, Zakajendana. Then you've got another little bit that's different here. This is Aga Kiza Kimana Way. Okay, so try that. Aga Kiza Kimana Way. Try again. Aga Kiza Kimana Way. Okay, so let me teach you the whole song. I'll sing the whole song and then I'll teach it to you, okay? And the words mean something along the lines of marching. Marching is a bit like you know the song, we are marching in the light of God, we are marching in the light of God. It's a bit like that. It's a sort of marching, goddy world sort of song, yeah. It goes. I'm going to see if I can start on in the right key. That'll be all right for you. Okay, so it goes. Zakajendana, Zakajendana, Agakiza Kimana Way, Zakajendana, 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 Agakiza Kimana Way, Zakajendana. Okay, so let's do it bit by bit with the use of my trusty horse. So the first line, 2 lines goes. Zakajendana, 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 Agakiza Kimana Way, Agakiza Kimana Way, Zakajendana, Zakajendana. Okay, so I'm just going to split it in half. Let's do half at a time. The first half goes. Zakajendana, Zakajendana, your turn. Zakajendana, Zakajendana, Agakiza Kimana Way, Zakajendana, Agakiza Kimana Way, Zakajendana. Okay, fab. I hope you're doing all right with the language there. Seeing as Abby's just admitted to forgetting the letters in the alphabet, she might be struggling with this one. Okay, let's sing it all the way through and then I'll tell you what we're going to try. Okay, from the beginning. This one's not a round actually, it's slightly different from normal. Okay, so from the beginning. 1, 2. Zakajendana, Zakajendana, Agakiza Kimana Way, Zakajendana, 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 Agakiza Kimana Way, Zakajendana. Okay, how did you find it? You getting that? I hope I've taught it to you slowly enough that you're getting to hang of that. Right, this time. Now, I saw some children singing this in Rwanda, and I have to say I was blown away by the fact that they could sing, clap their hands, and move their feet all at the same time in different rhythms, and stay in time and sing it. It was impressive. I'm not going to get you to do all those things yet, but we are going to add a clap in, okay? So the clap goes like this. Try that. Okay, so that clap goes all the way through. And we start on the second clap. So coming in, let me just show you the beginning, goes like this. Zakajendana, Zakajendana. Okay, and then it starts. Okay, so the idea is to try the clap and the singing. If you can only manage one or the other, that's absolutely fine. If you're still struggling with Agakiza Kimana Way, just go for la 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 la, because the chances are anyone listening won't know any different. And if there's no one listening, all the better. Sing whatever you like. In my case, the dog's lying in the corner with her hands over her ears. So we're all good. Okay, from the beginning with the clap. So 1 clap in, 1 round of clapping, and then we'll come in. So zakajendana, zakajendana, agaki zakimana we, zakajendana, 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 agaki zakimana we, zakajendana, 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 agaki zakimana we, zakajendana. Well done, everyone. Good try. Okay, the final step with this. You might have to practice that this week. Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Oh, I've got a surprise for you coming up. You just hang in there. I'm glad you came because this little fella here wanted to say hello. There is going to be more donkey shenanigans. Sorry, distracted by Linda's arrival. Linda, you do like to make an entrance. Okay, so this time, clapping, singing, feet, okay? Now, you probably can't see my feet, which is just as well, because I'm wearing, like, cut-off trousers and socks. Very sexy, okay? But the feet are going like 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? And that fits with the clap, like... So, see if you can do the clap and the feet, then we'll sling it over the top. If you are able to stand up, it is a lot easier doing this standing up, but I think if I stand up, you'll lose my head, okay? And some of you, I realise, will be sitting down anyway. So if you're sitting down, you can still use your feet. If you can stand up, then do it. If you can stand up, clap and sing at the same time, set up your camera, record yourself, send it in to us because I'd love to see it. It's taken me quite a lot of practice. Okay, so let's start with the feet. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then put the clapping over the top. Okay, now we're singing. Zakajendana, zakajendana, agaki zakimana we, zakajendana, 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 agaki zakimana we, zakajendana, 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 agaki zakimana we, zakajendana. Well done, everyone. I hope you had fun doing that. I hope it was a crazy laugh because, you know, it's that was really, really, really hard. You've got to maintain your sense of humour. Oh, I thought I'd frozen then, but I still started moving. Had a little bit of a panic that I might have disappeared in the middle of that song. I'm glad I didn't. So yeah, comment. Tell us what you thought of that. Has anyone managed to do it? I think at this time, maintaining one's sense of humour is vital, actually. If it went wrong, have a laugh at yourself, move on. Yeah, let's go back to this. Okay, so I know this looks like a horse. It's actually a donkey. So this is a donkey. A donkey with 3 legs is called a wonky. A wonky donkey. Okay, so if I just stuff his leg up like that, there we go. He's a wonky donkey. If he only had 1 eye, he'd be a winky wonky donkey. Winky wonky donkey. Now, the reason I'm blithering on like an idiot is that Linda, who I have heard has got a cracking Scottish accent, can read out the Winky Wonky Donkey book. And it gets longer and longer. You get spanky, spunky, winky, wonky, winky, tinky, tanky, lanky, panky, hanky, panky, winky, wonky, donkey. And like every page that you turn over, you get another description for this donkey. And apparently she reads it with a cracking Scottish accent. So, Linda, I do have a request that you record this for us. Either the audio or visual would be even better. I know this may not be possible, but I just like to hear this story read in your amazing accent. Yeah, this is the donkey thing. That's why a donkey came up last week. And I'm actually going to teach you a song about a donkey. But first, we're going to have another little look at Suale, which we have learnt for the last 2 weeks now. Suale goes with the African theme, actually. So it's an African lullaby for those of you who haven't been at our other sessions. Also Abby has a video, a wonky donkey video that she can post in the comments, I'm hoping. So she's going to try and do that in a minute for any of you that are interested. But don't get distracted because, you know, what I'm telling you is it's far more exciting. You can have a look at that at the end. Okay, so Suale, what we did was there are 3 parts going eventually with this, and I've taught you the first 2. But I know that some of you may not have heard it and some of you might need a recap. So I'm going to just suggest that to start with, just sing the tune with me and see how that goes. If you haven't done this at all before, have a listen. And the words are just simply Suale. Okay? So it's just Suale, 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 Suale. Okay? And it's just a lullaby song, so it's a hushing, calming one. Okay, so it goes like this. Suale, 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 Suale. Okay, try that tune one more time and take lots of deep breaths. Sustain your lines. Suale, 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 Okay, good. Now the harmony part that we learnt last week starts a third lower, starts down here, and it goes Suale, 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 Suale. Try that. Suale, 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 Suale. Then there's a gap while the top part goes Suale, and you sing Suale, 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 Suale. So for the musicians out there, it's just a pattern that repeats, coming down a bit, down a bit, down a bit. Suale, oops, not that high. Suale, 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 Suale. Okay, so let's sing that harmony part. Suale, 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 Suale. Okay, so we've got 2 parts we can put together there. If anyone wants a further challenge, now please don't feel that you've got to learn this bottom part as well, but if you do, it's fairly simple in that it does the same thing, follows the same pattern, but it starts down here. Okay, so the lowest part goes Suale, 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 Suale. So the first line is basically C, 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 D, 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 C, 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 C. Okay, try that. Suale, 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 Suale. And then the next bit goes up 1 note, so we're only going back up to D. Suale, 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 Suale. Okay, so they all have that same pattern, that same do 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 down 1 note each time, okay? Which means that this one it hovers around C's and D's and just follows that pattern. So let's just do the second half. It starts on a D. So the crucial thing is finding your starting note, okay? So you've started here, Suale, 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 and then you're going up 1. Suale, 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 suale. Okay, try that. Suale, 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 suale. Okay? Right. I have a question actually, and I'd quite like some answers from you guys. When I teach the harmony parts, it'll be really interesting to know how many of you are joining in with those and whether they're useful, because obviously I can stick to just doing a tune. And it just occurred to me this week it'd be quite interesting to know who is wanting to access those harmony parts and who's actually quite happy just singing the tune. Because if I'm not teaching the harmony parts, then I will obviously spend more time singing the tune, which might be what you want. So if you're watching live, obviously you can comment. If you're watching this later on YouTube, then you can drop us an email or comment on the Facebook page, or talk to the musician on the phone if you get a phone call this week. Just be interested to know what you like, what you don't like. For the Cantium singers, you can just email my dad and tell him whether you like the harmonies or not, and then I'll know going forward whether you want to spend time on them or not. Okay, let's sing Suale with the backing track, and go with whichever part you feel comfortable singing, okay? I'm going to sing the top line the first time. Suale, 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 suale. Now I'm going to sing the new part that we've learned, the very low one, okay? And you'll notice this. La, suale, 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 suale. Suale, 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 suale. Find that? Let me know. I think that is a beautiful song, even if you're just singing one line, or even if you're making up a combination of all the lines. It's just a lovely, lovely lullaby song. There's no more parts to teach. I won't be teaching you any more parts. We might sing it one more time next week if you're practicing in between. Okay, back to the donkey. Right, where's my donkey gone? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is not a wonky donkey as such, but I might be able to share that with you next week, if Linda records it for us. So this one is called Donkey Riding. Some of you might have sung it before. Hang on a minute. Yeah, got to. Whoop! Oh, ripped it. It's all going wrong today. There we go. Yeah. The first, this is right, I had a bit of an issue with this morning because I ripped across the first word. So you're going to have to remember the first word. The first word is were. A little gap. Added another rip now as well. So if you can't read this, it's were you ever in Quebec, stowing timber on the deck, where there's a king with a golden crown, riding on a donkey. Okay, and then the chorus, which is hey ho, away we go, donkey riding, hey ho, away we go, riding on a donkey. Just giving you a little hint there because you might know it, you might know this. Right. Let's start with that chorus because that's the easiest bit. Okay, let's get it in the right key because I don't want you to all be going. I see the comments about it being high. There's no hiding from me. Right. So let's go down a little bit. Okay, so the chorus goes like this. I'll sing you the whole chorus because I think you can do it all at once. Goes like this. Hey ho, away we you try that. There's your note. Hey ho, away we go. Donkey riding. Hey ho, away we go. Riding on a donkey. Got that? That's the chorus. Apparently, Ebor Court love this. Hello to Ebor Court if you're listening. Sing along. Okay, let me teach you the verse. We've got 2 verses, but the tune is the same. It's quite straightforward. Okay, it goes like this. I'll leave me donkey. Come here, donkey. Okay, I sing a bit, you sing it back. Were you ever in Quebec, stowing timber on the deck? Were you ever in Quebec, stowing timber on the deck? Where there's a king with a golden crown, riding on a donkey. Where there's a king with a golden crown, riding on a donkey. Got that? Got that. Let's do it one more time, all the way through that verse, okay? Were you ever in Quebec, stowing timbers on the deck? Where there's a king with a golden crown, riding on a donkey. Finding the multitasking of the donkey and the playing the piano surprisingly difficult. Okay, let's go from the beginning to the end of the chorus and see how you get on. Okay. Right, from the beginning, here's your introduction. Ready? Were you ever in Quebec, stowing timber on the deck? Where there's a king with a golden crown, riding on a donkey. Hey ho, away we go, donkey riding. Hey ho, away we go, riding on a donkey. Okay, how did you get on? Was that all right? Okay. Now, anyone who's ever been to any of my groups, Delphine, I'm thinking of you, will know that there now comes a little clapping challenge. Okay, so at the end of the chorus, we all go like this. Okay, I'll teach that to you slowly, don't panic. Okay, so it goes clap, clap, pat, pat, pat. Try that. Clap, clap, pat, pat, pat. And then it's clap, pat, clap. Okay, put that together. So clap, clap, me, clap, me, clap. One more time. Clap, clap, me, clap, me, clap. Bit faster. Clap, clap, me, clap, me, clap. Okay? Then, this is the trickier bit. It's clap, right, left, clap. Okay? Try that. Clap, right, left, clap. I realise some of you are probably holding iPads and this is a little bit difficult. So if you have to imagine this in your head, that's fine. Don't drop your iPad in the process. Okay, so the whole thing, clap, clap, 1, 2, 3, clap, me, clap. Clap, right, left, clap. Try that. Clap, clap, 1, 2, 3, clap, me, clap. Clap, 1, 2, clap, 1, 2, clap. Okay, a little bit faster. 1, 2. Again. Bit faster. Hope you got the hang of that. So I've called this the clappy bit, okay? So that's the clappy bit. And then after that, after we've done the clappy bit, we go back to the tune for the verse. Now the words are different. Were you ever off Cape Horn, where it's always fine and warm, seeing the lion and the unicorn riding on a donkey? I'd love to be producing a lion and a unicorn. I'm not. I have no lion. Oh, I might have a lion, don't have a unicorn. Okay, so let's sing the final verse. Okay, ready? Were you ever off Cape Horn, where it's always fine and warm, seeing the lion and the unicorn riding on a donkey? get the words, and then we go back to the chorus, then we go back to the clappy bit, then we go back to the chorus. I made this up this morning, this order, so who knows what will happen when it actually happens. Sing the final verse with me. Ready? Were you ever off Cape Horn, where it's always fine and warm, at seeing the lion and the unicorn, riding on a donkey? Hey ho, away we go, donkey riding, hey ho, away we go, riding on a donkey. That's how the clap fits in. Okay, when we do the whole thing, we'll then go back to hey ho, away we go. Right. Okay, let me just have a little sip of my water. If you have water nearby, grab a sip. I'm working you very hard this morning, so I hope you're keeping up. Right, let's do the whole of the donkey song. This is for you, Linda, and Ebor Court, because you learned this one. From the beginning. Well done, everyone. Hope you got that. Hope you followed that through. Right. Okay. On to the bit where we sing songs that you know and love. So I thought I'd start today with an old Morecambe and Wise classic. Because it has been so sunny, I thought we would sing Bring Me Sunshine. Hi Michael, Michael's joined us, it's lovely to see you here, or hear you, no I'm not hearing you, I'm not really seeing you, it's love to see your writing. Hi Michael, nice to see you. Okay, we're going to sing Bring Me Sunshine, and I'm not going to attempt the second verse because this is the bit where you just all sing along. And whatever happens, happens. Okay, here we go. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Make me happy through the years. Never bring me any tears. an old classic. I'm sure some of you are too young to have seen Morecambe and Wise doing it, but it's kind of ingrained in our culture, I think. Okay, another classic. We're going to do When the Saints Go Marching In. Because I know for a fact that you, what number is it? Know the words for this one. I'll just do a couple of rounds of the classic words that we all know. Okay. Don't like this introduction. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. And finally, another Cockney classic. You know how much I love to do my old Cockney accent, governor. Any time you're Lambeth Way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all doing the Lambeth Walk. I want you to be kicking your legs. I want you to be doing your exciting Cockney accent. Get up and do the Lambeth Walk if you're able. I mean, this could be your exercise for the day. Okay. Right. Anytime you're Lambeth Way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all doing the Lambeth Walk. Hey, every little Lambeth girl with her little Lambeth pal, you'll find them all doing the Lambeth Walk. Hey, everything free and easy, do as you darn well please. Why don't you make your way there? Go there, stay there. Once you get down Lambeth Way, every evening, every day, you'll find yourself doing the Lambeth Walk. Hey, anytime you're Lambeth Way, any evening, any day, you'll find us all doing the Lambeth Walk. Hey, every little Lambeth pal with her little Lambeth gal, you'll find them all doing the Lambeth Walk. Hey, everything free and easy, do as you darn well pleasy. Why don't you make your way there? Go there, stay there. Once you get down Lambeth Way, every evening, every day, you'll find yourself doing the Lambeth Walk. Hey! Well done, everyone. That was good. That was very good. I could hear you. I know it was good. Right. Well, it's nearly time to finish, but I thought we'd finish with the one from last week. See if I can. Okay. Slick once again. Oh, flipping heck. Right. I actually did a yoga class last night. Did you see how bendy I was just then? Right. Okay, horse, hold that. Get your nose out of the way. Okay, this one zips about all over the place. We go through to here. Then we go back to here. Oh no, hang on. We do it twice. Then we freestyle dance. Then we go back to Love Was Out to Get Me. And then we finish, Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer with a groovy bit, okay? If in doubt, just keep singing with me. Okie dokie. You did so well with this last week that it was worth a revisit. that version. I want to be able to hear your voices. Sorry, I caught one with singers on it. Ugh. Right, try that again. I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else and not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Go for it! Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I can leave her if I try. I'll do the harmony next time. I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else and not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Harmony. I'm in love. Yeah. Freestyle. I can do it better than me. Ready? Love was out to get me, that's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I can leave her if I try. Jazzy mix. Saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Yeah, I'm a believer. Yeah, I'm a believer. Well done, everyone. It's lovely to sing with you all again. It's been great having you here. Oh, there's only 12 of you left. Gosh, we chased you off today. Perhaps there was just too much donkey content. I do apologise. Right, well, it's time for me to sign off. Thank you for taking part in another Singstream.